back with another beer review. This is a relatively new beer from Stone Brewery on Escondido, California. And I'm not typically one to drink a lot of stouts in the summertime or when it's warm. But this one it's a low ABV coffee milk stout, and I'm a big fan of milk stouts. I'm a big fan of coffee stout. I saw this one on the shelf and I decided to give just this one bottle a try. I've heard some good things about it. It is called Stone Coffee Milk Stout, brewed with coffee beans, with roasted coffee beans. So it has a little bit of info about the beer on the back, a little blurb. I'm actually trying to find the ABV on here. It's 4.2% alcohol by volume, which is very sessionable. And I enjoy my imperial stouts to sip on a nice cold evening, or to enjoy with friends. But I really enjoy a sessionable stout. Sometimes that makes a good a good kind of breakfast beer. The top on this. So it's been a little while since I've done a dark beer. I've mostly been doing pale ales and IPAs, kind of good warm weather beer. So there's a lot of smoke coming out on this one, and let's just get it into the glass. Poured a small amount, but as you can see, got a nice finger of head on there, which I would expect from beer with lower ABV. If you can see inside the glass, there's a lot of big bubbles. It's kind of a tan, khaki colored head. Really nice and creamy looking. Looks like it's gonna leave some nice lacing on the glass. It's really pretty. It's pretty dark. Let's go ahead and get a nose on it. Definitely getting the lactose from the milk stout portion of that right off the bat. I get coffee, not as much as I was expecting from being brewed with roasted coffee beans, but there's definite coffee and chocolate. There's like a bitter chocolate smell to it. Yeah, definite like lactose, um, good coffee character, bitter chocolate, roasted malts. It smells good for 4.2%. Usually with these kinds of stouts, you get low ABV, milk stouts, coffee stouts, and they can be a little bit watery. And so that is my fear with this. It doesn't smell. It smells like it's got a lot of character. Let's see if it has a lot of body to it. Let's give it a taste. Wow. Okay. In the taste, I get so much more of that coffee. Um, it's a little bit of that coffee bitterness that you get from Stone's Imperial Russian Stout. Um, and yeah, I get so much more of those roasted coffee beans on the taste and in the mouth than I did on the nose. And it's like a bitter coffee um, right off the bat. That's the big thing that I got right away. But definitely getting the lactose. Um, it's kind of creating a creaminess, a smoothness, and a little bit of sweetness. It's balancing out that bitter. It's really quite nice. Mouth feels really good. It's pretty full for this low alcohol beer. It's pretty creamy. It's pretty full. It's not watery in my opinion. Um, I think there's some melding that isn't going on for me. It's not all quite coming together. There's different components. The nose was a little bit better than the taste for me. Let me get one more taste here. Yeah, There's a lot more integrity in the nose of this beer than there is in the taste. The taste is mostly coffee. I don't get much of that chocolate. I am getting roasted malts in the middle of the mouth, and then towards the end, there's more of that lactose kind of sweetness, but it's bitter all throughout, and it is like a coffee bitterness, like coffee grounds type of bitterness, which is nice. If you like coffee, this is going to be very enjoyable. I really love coffee, so I enjoy this. I just wish there was a little bit more balance with the milk stout portion of this beer, being a coffee milk stout, then maybe a little bit more chocolate character though. You know, that's not what they're saying this is, and so all said, like the mouthfeel is really nice. Drinkability, it drinks very easy, which you would assume at the ABV. And now this one definitely has a lot more coffee component. So if you're looking for a beer with more coffee, this is definitely one. And it's got that lactose kind of creamy sweetness in there, and so that's really nice. However, in my opinion, this beer is a B. Even though it is super drinkable, this isn't something I don't think I would enjoy drinking much of at one time. And one of the reasons for that low ABV is, you know, if you got a beer that's 4.2% ABV, you want to be able to session that possibly, or at least, you know, take a 6-pack with some friends and, you know, go through that 6-pack. And this isn't something I think I would drink one of these and I'd be good. Not their best, but at the same time, I don't think this was meant to be kind of a blow your mind wow beer. I think this is just another new offering from them, and they've just been coming out with tons of new stuff. Stone continually does really great things with the beer that they put out and produce, and they definitely have a characteristic that, you know, like this is what a Stone beer is like. This is what specifically a hoppy Stone beer is like. It is tasty, but it's gonna get a B for me. It would be probably right around like 83, 84 if I was giving it numbers. Maybe 85. But all that being said, if you have the chance to grab one and you like stouts and you specifically like coffee, I would recommend it. This would be really nice to have something like this on a kind of cool fall morning, camping or, you know, out in the outdoors somewhere to kind of start your day off with, because it does provide a really nice dose of coffee just kind of start your day. And it's so low ABV, you wouldn't feel a thing. It would be. That's all from me today. Remember, backpacks and brews.